not like, they reject, and they almost hate what's called Zionism. What is Zionism? Zionism is the belief that the people that call themselves Jews need to be in the land of Israel, controlling it as their homeland right now. And the reason why really religious Jews reject that concept is because it is ultimately against the Tanakh. And the reason that I say it's against the Tanakh is because the Tanakh speaks very clearly about prerequisites and um, guidelines that have to be in place before the Jews are put back into the land of Israel. Okay? So we have to look at this concept and we have to understand exactly what is supposed to happen before the Jews, and I say in air quotes, are put back into the land of Israel. So truly religious Jews, and let me pretext this or preface this by saying that I've spent several weeks, I've actually lived in Mir Sharim in Israel, and I'm very proud of that fact because it gave me a firsthand view, all right, an interactive view with strong religious sects of Judaism in the land of Israel. Um, and you can believe that I've rubbed elbows and rubbed shoulders with the Neturei Karta in Mir Shalim also, as well as other sects of Judaism which are not as extreme as they would be considered. So I say that to say this. I've been exposed to different aspects of Judaism, and those that are very religious, meaning this is what Tanakh says, this is how they interpret what this person said in the Talmud, whatever their religious outlook is, those that are most sincere to the words of the Tanakh itself base their objection to the land of Israel, being in the land of Israel and controlling it under what the Tanakh says, not on commentary, not on um, Theodore Herzl or Eleazar ben Yehuda or any other of the prominent figures in the early Zionist movement. Okay, so if a person is truly religious, meaning they look at what the Tanakh says, they will be uh, repulsed by the idea of the land of Israel being controlled by Jews at this point. Now, we're not even going to get into the fact of the ethnic identity of the Jews, is severely overlooked because the tribe of Judah was taken from Israel, went to Babylon, came back to Israel, went into East Africa, South Africa, West Africa, and ultimately came into the United States of America on cargo slave ships. All right. On cargo slave ships. So religious Jews, see a division between secular and religious. The secular Jews are the ones that are running Israel. Those are the ones that are trying to boost up the economy. Those are the ones that are letting homosexuality in Tel Aviv. Those are the ones that are letting pig and shrimp be sold by Russian Jews and other Jews from Europe come into uh, Israel and sell food that are against the Tanakh, against the Torah. And I'm talking, what I've seen with my own eyes. So if the goal of establishing a state of Israel is to institute what Hashem, what Yahweh gave to the children of Israel, which is the Torah, then the state of Israel as it exists today is 100% opposite, is 180 degrees opposite to what the Tanakh says, to what the Torah says, to what the boundaries of guidelines of the law actually says. All right. So again, I'm talking from experience. So when you see people that call themselves Christians talking about praying for Israel and all this and that, they don't understand that praying for Israel is actually praying for secularism, praying for anti-biblical practices to be protected under law. And we won't even get into the whole Palestine question. We won't get into the question of should Palestinians be there. And if you want to be honest about it, when the Jordanian government or when the Ottoman government or when the non-Jewish government was controlling Israel, there was more harmony between Arabs and Jews, between Muslims and Jews. Those that were there were religious and weren't really perpetrating, a front that we want to control the whole land. That was introduced from Jews that were living outside the land of Israel, that were coming from, Poland or from Hungary or from Germany and from Lithuania. All right. Even the Chabad movement, all right, the Chabad movement is very pro-Zionist, meaning that they want Jews to be controlling Israel right now. And ultimately, the real the authentic biblical ancient oppressed hidden Jews, which are the so-called blacks in America, will not control the land of Israel until we go through the wilderness and we're gathered from the four corners with King David, and then we'll be put back into our ancient homeland with the other tribes of our brothers that have been scattered among all nations. Now, are we going to find some from Lithuania? Yes. Some from Ethiopia? Yes. Some from India? Yes. Some from Brazil, Australia? Yes. But the biblical prophesied pocket of Jews, of Israelites in general, are in North Central South America and the Caribbean. That's where the specific prophetic bulk of the 12 tribes of Israel are located now. So religious Jews, those that really look at the Tanakh, they don't embrace Zionism. What is Zionism? Zionism is just we want to be in control of the land, and we don't care if we match the biblical prophecies in order to do it. The land of Israel, as we know today, was founded and set up by basically a British mandate, okay, after World War II. And the Turks were controlling it because they sided with Germany. They got, a very crappy end of the stick. British came in, sowed division, and bam. So long story short, if you believe in the Tanakh, if you've actually studied the Tanakh, the Bible, and you see what the prophecies actually say about getting put back into the land of Israel, there's no way that you can say, yeah, we want the Jews, the Israelites, to control the political, secular, governmental affairs 100% right now in the land of Israel, because that is a totally anti-biblical concept. But it doesn't matter to the people ruling and controlling Israel now, because they're actually anti-Tanakh, because they have to protect the rights of people that don't believe in the Tanakh, don't believe in the Bible, and don't believe in Judaism, Christianity, or Islam, or anything. They're protecting the rights of people that have an ethnic identity because their mother's mother, they say, was a Jew, and they want to come back into the land of Israel, but they're not pushing obedience and teshuvah to Tanakh, to Torah, to the Bible in general. So I just wanted to share this little video to make that clear, that Israelites, Jews don't belong in the controlling percentage of the government of Israel right now. And anyone that considers themselves to be religious or a serious student of the Torah would understand, respect, and endorse that reality.